You're exhausted. You meant to go to sleep hours ago, but here you are, still scrolling, still watching, still up. Why? It's a question many of us ask ourselves in the dead of night. Phone glowing, brain buzzing. You know you need sleep. Your body is screaming for it, yet something keeps you glued to that screen or lost in thought. It feels like a battle between your tired body and your wide-awake mind. Let's break down this late-night mystery, made simple. This late-night phenomenon has a name: revenge bedtime procrastination. It's not about being lazy or having poor self-control in the traditional sense. It's a deeper, more primal response from your brain. It happens when your day feels packed, stressful, or completely out of your control. Maybe school was overwhelming, homework piled up, or you had zero time for yourself. Your brain feels deprived of personal freedom and relaxation. So, as the clock ticks past your intended bedtime, your brain says, "No one let us relax today. We were busy, stressed, and had no say in our schedule. We're taking that time back, now." It's a defiant act, a reclaiming of personal time. It's not smart. We know, sacrificing sleep for a few extra hours of scrolling isn't logical. But to your brain, in that moment of perceived injustice, it feels fair. It's a desperate attempt to regain autonomy over your own life, even if it's at the expense of your much-needed rest. Once your brain decides it's time to reclaim some hours, it looks for the quickest, easiest way to feel good. Enter dopamine, that feel-good chemical. Your brain gets a hit of dopamine from funny videos, messages from friends, listening to music, or scrolling through endless memes. Each swipe, each like, each new notification delivers a tiny burst of pleasure. It's a powerful reward system. Even if you're physically tired, your brain is chasing that next hit of happy. It's like a digital candy store, and your brain just wants one more piece. This creates a powerful loop. You're tired, your brain wants control, it finds dopamine, and suddenly you're caught in a cycle. The immediate gratification of scrolling outweighs the distant promise of a good night's sleep. Your brain prioritizes the instant reward over long-term well-being. It's a sneaky trick your brain plays on itself. It knows sleep is important, but the allure of instant pleasure is incredibly strong. This isn't a sign of weakness. It's a testament to how powerfully our brains are wired for reward. When your brain is chasing dopamine or trying to reclaim lost time, it can actually ignore the clock. This phenomenon is called time blindness. It's a state where your perception of time becomes distorted, making minutes feel like seconds. This is especially common at night, when you're tired, overstimulated, or trying to escape stress. The usual cues that help you track time, like daylight or a busy schedule, are absent. Your phone, with its endless feed, becomes a black hole for minutes and hours. You might tell yourself, just 5 more minutes, but those 5 minutes easily stretch into 30, then an hour, then 2. Before you know it, the clock has jumped from 11 p.m. to 2:47 a.m., and you're left wondering where all that time went. It's not that you're intentionally ignoring the time. Your brain is simply not registering its passage accurately. This time distortion is a key player in late-night procrastination. It allows your brain to justify staying up, convincing you that you still have plenty of time, even as the night slips away. It's a mental trick that keeps you trapped in the cycle, making it incredibly difficult to pull yourself away. Sometimes, staying up isn't about fun or dopamine at all. It's about avoiding what's next. Think about it. Tomorrow often brings homework, school, early alarms, responsibilities, and stress. Your brain, in its infinite wisdom, might stall bedtime to delay the inevitable start of another demanding day. It's like saying, if I don't sleep, tomorrow can't start. It's a form of escapism, a desperate attempt to prolong the present moment and push away the looming pressures of the future. This isn't logical, of course. Delaying sleep only makes tomorrow harder, but your brain isn't always logical when it's feeling overwhelmed. This avoidance can manifest in different ways. Maybe you're dreading a big test, a presentation, or just the sheer volume of tasks waiting for you. Staying up late becomes a subconscious shield, a way to postpone facing those challenges. It's a temporary reprieve that ultimately backfires. It's a classic brain move. Avoid the uncomfortable now, even if it creates more discomfort later. Recognizing this avoidance tactic is the first step toward breaking free from its grip. Your brain is trying to protect you, but it's using a counterproductive strategy. Now that we understand why your brain pulls these late-night stunts, what can you actually do about it? The key is to give your brain back a sense of control and provide it with healthier ways to decompress. First, set a wind-down alarm. Yes, an alarm for bedtime. Treat it like any other important appointment. When it goes off, that's your signal to start winding down, not to start a new Netflix series. This gives your brain a clear boundary. Next, put your phone out of reach. Seriously, charge it across the room, or even in another room entirely. The physical distance makes it harder to grab for just one more scroll. Out of sight, out of mind, or at least out of immediate temptation. Replace late-night screen time with chill, non-stimulating activities. Try drawing, journaling, reading a physical book, or listening to calm music or a podcast. These activities allow your brain to relax without the constant stimulation of a screen. They provide that sense of personal time without the dopamine trap. Finally, tell your brain, "We'll have free time tomorrow, I promise." Schedule in some dedicated downtime during the day or early evening. This reassures your brain that it will get its much-needed relaxation, reducing the urge to take back time late at night. The key is to give your brain back a sense of control before midnight, not after. If you find yourself staying up late even when you're tired, it doesn't mean you're broken or that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. It means your brain is tired of being rushed, overworked, or ignored. It's a sign that your daily life might be lacking sufficient downtime and personal autonomy. Your brain is simply rebelling, trying to find a way to cope with the demands placed upon it. It's a cry for help, manifesting as one more scroll, one more episode, one more hour of procrastination. It's a symptom of being burned out, not a character flaw. But now that you know why it happens, you have the power to understand it, and understanding is the first step toward making a change. You can start to fix it by giving your brain what it truly needs: control, rest, and dedicated time for itself. Do you stay up late when you know you shouldn't? Tell us your most "I should be asleep" moment in the comments. Follow BrainSnack for more real-life brain science, made simple.